Hi, I'm Avery Hanna. I'm a news editor for Verde magazine, and this is Verde Vlogs. It is currently 10:30. So far today I woke up at 7:30 and I did some yoga, ate breakfast. So we're on our third week of sheltering in place, so we've had some time to kind of acclimate. But yesterday, the state superintendent wrote a letter to the district superintendents throughout the state saying basically it's unlikely that schools will open before summer break, which is something I think I was kind of expecting and a lot of other people were thinking would probably be the case. And in other news, throughout the state, they've released a bunch of the inmates in prisons to deal with prison overcrowding, and I think thinking about things like that, it makes me really grateful for, even though we are all in like a hard situation, and our lives have all been really affected, I'm grateful to have a house and a space where I can be safe. And then on a national level, Trump's approval rating has gone up to 49%, which is basically its all-time high. It's equal to the all-time high, according to the New York Times. They were talking about it. I think it's really interesting since this is an election year. I'm curious to see how that plays out, how that potentially changes with time as we see more economic consequences of the virus and as the situation develops. It is currently 11:20 and I'm in the car with my mom. We are going over to the Ohlone farm so that we can take care of the bees because she is the beekeeper over there. And there'll be no human interaction. We're maintaining all of our social distance practices, but it's also a good chance to get outside.
And bees are considered farming and livestock, so they are an essential reason to be out and about.
So we're on the farm now. We're all suited up. We've got all of our tools, we've got our smoker going, and we're gonna head into the orchard over here to go check in on the bees. So these are the beehives. We've got 4 of them over here. Then we're gonna check in on a couple. So it's 1 o'clock and I just finished helping out my mom on the farm, which is one of the benefits I found of these flexible learning options. I've been able to do a lot of stuff like helping out with the bees with my mom or working in the garden with my family, which has been really fun and just a good experience. But also with, even though traditional like classroom learning isn't an option right now, I've had like a really diverse opportunities to continue learning either through those flows that are being offered or through outside efforts like working on the farm, and I learned a lot about the bees and stuff, or I've also been able to do a lot of cooking and improve like those kind of skills. So it is currently 6 o'clock since I got home from the farm with my mom. I've been doing schoolwork and I ate lunch. One thing we've been doing differently since we've been sheltering in place is we've been getting a CSA box every week. So we get fresh vegetables and we don't have to come in contact with like other people and take that risk, so we don't have to go to the grocery store and stuff. So far I've been pretty lucky in terms of like exposure to COVID-19 and stuff. No one in my family has been affected, but I'm a little worried. I got into a summer program I'm really excited for, but I'm not sure it's gonna be able to happen depending on how things progress. It's not until July, so I'm kind of holding out hope that things will get better by then and I will be able to attend. So it's 6:30 and just around half an hour ago, Superintendent Dawn Austin announced that PAUSD schools campuses will not be reopening before summer. So I mean, we were all kind of expecting this, so it's kind of daunting looking forward, thinking of all that time I'm gonna be stuck in my house. There's only so much I can do, and I really like going outside. I like studying in cafes or going to the library, so that's definitely gonna be a challenge. So this is a little teddy bear we have up in our front window. My mom saw that people were doing it in the neighborhood so that little kids can go on a bear hunt as they're going on a walk. It's just like one example of how I think like the communities is really coming together to try and get through this time. So it's really it's awesome to see that kind of like unifying force as people come together to try and make these dark times a little brighter. So it's 10 o'clock now. Now that school is officially not going to be back in session before summer break, it's kind of weird because there's a lot of people I probably won't see until August, and there's probably lots of seniors I will have a chance to say goodbye to, at least in person. But still, even with all the challenges we're facing right now, it's nice to see people coming together and trying to do some good in these times. I'm part of the Youth Community Service Club and Interact Club at Pally, so we're trying to work on organizing some virtual volunteering events and things like that. Obviously, I'm worried about the future, worried for the safety of people in our community and my friends and family, especially like my grandpa. He lives alone in San Diego. We're obviously not very close to him, so if something were to happen, he got sick, I'm not sure what the plan would be. So I'm hoping things get better pretty soon, although it certainly seems like they're gonna have to get worse first. Check out our social media, follow us on social media to get the latest updates, and check out our website for all the coronavirus information you need. Bye!